expecting a full house this afternoon. Anticipated clash here. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, and Jack Trice Stadium, home field to the Iowa State Cyclones. As we'll see a squad out of the Big 12, the Arizona State Sundevils, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Sun Devils will kick this away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Green. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Iowa State's offense comes on to check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game. And how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking downfield. It's Beck. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they've got him.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Here we go, first third down of the game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Townsend. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Not able to connect, incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Cyclones pick up enough to get a first down there. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fighting him off. But breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here's the second down play. The shotgun running play call.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. looking downfield. It's Becht. Running back has it on a screen now. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, that screen play can be a little tricky if the blocks up front don't develop, and now they got to figure out what to do here on fourth down.
The Cyclones will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense out there for their first possession. And Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know this corner, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country. And he's going to get that chance today to have a chance to showcase that he, in fact, is the top corner in college football. Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Sun Devils will have to punt this one away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Grab behind the line. It's Hansen. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Now it's second down here. Dropping back. It's Becht. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Quick throw to the left. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? That's a nice gain, but he runs out short of the marker, so fourth down coming up.
Boy, they get some big yards here on third down, but they're still going to be short, so it'll bring up a fourth down and a big decision for this offense.
And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And he's got it at the 15. Boom. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Tight end makes the grab. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback still with the football. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Pressure is coming. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The Sun Devils will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Rough start to the drive. 4 makes it now second down and 14. The quarterback keeps it here, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's running out of time here. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
The Cyclones will have to kick it away. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. A screen to the wide receiver. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
To the air, it's Levitt. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. A quick throw out left, complete. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Sun Devils line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That time they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker, he's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense facing 3rd down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30. Getting set for this. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the 2nd period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
A direct snap. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. To throw, it's Levitt. Catch made by the tight end. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to 3rd down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's 1st and goal.
So another 3rd down conversion. Now they're set up at 1st and goal. Using his legs, it's Udo. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the Cyclones pick up enough for a 1st down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the 1st down.
set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Back to pass. It's Becht. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They stop him, but it's a first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chain.
The Cyclones begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The tight end has got it.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They face a 3rd and play of this drive. It's a run. Running back's got it. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Makes the catch downfield. And tackled there by the defense.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route, and I think it really caught this defense off guard.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. To throw, it's Levitt. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down.
Love the call here on 3rd and short. When in doubt, go to the big tight end with that big frame. Easy catch, box out the defense, and get the first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Trying to find room. It's Udo. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Udo. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
And the Sun Devils will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down, looking for more now. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. And at first down, they go right back to him. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. The back in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Becht. Pass caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. And the Cyclones lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. Finding space at the 20. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Game moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Keeping it on the ground here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the catch. Has a path to the end zone. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, ASU.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the kickoff will be returned. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Back to throw. It's Becht. Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain. Just
time enough for one more play in the half. It's a quarterback keeper. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far in Ames. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
The Cyclones will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Back to pass. It's Levitt. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Hansen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. To throw, it's Becht. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. And the Cyclones with 1st and 10 here. It's caught. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Red zone's been a struggle. 3 points in 3 possessions down here. Can they find the end zone on 2nd and goal? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Boy, this defense just getting manhandled at the line of scrimmage. They just loaded up in that goal line formation and pushed their way into the end zone.
The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. He decides to keep it here. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Levitt. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He'll be stopped short of the 1st down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Moss. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Sun Devils are going to keep this drive rolling. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock. And that's a costly penalty. And this pass is caught. Brought down at the 7, moves him closer to the goal line.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Becht. Short throw complete to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The Cyclones will have to kick this away. That's his 4th punt already today. We'll see what he can do with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Caught quickly. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Taking a shot deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
And the Sun Devils will bring their punt team onto the field. And he's on for his 5th punt of the day now. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. Pulls it in. It's Townsend. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds his man. It's Townsend. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Looking to pass. It's Becht. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Makes the grab. It's Jackson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And the Cyclones will have 1st and 10 here. Using his legs, it's Hansen. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff again. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Scanning the field, it's Levitt. Catch made on the left side.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to chuck it again. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Back to throw. It's Levitt. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Off the play fake on 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Important second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Becht. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The Cyclones will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. That's caught. It's Townsend. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to pass here on second down. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on third down. It'll bring up fourth down, and right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best fourth and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
So down by multiple possessions here, the offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Gonna run it. It's Udo. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. You're late in the game. You got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line. Run that running back. Make sure he protects the football. And you got a great chance at a victory.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Grinding away with a running game. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage. make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down after a short gain there. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, ASU.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Townsend. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking downfield, it's Becht. The short completion of the tight end.
A fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Checks this down to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Cyclones starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. That's reeled in. It's Jackson.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
That completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Townsend. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.